Hello everyone. Today I am going to give you a presentation on monitors and its types. Now let's have a look at the definition of monitor. It is an output device of the computer which is also known as visual display unit. The video adapters are responsible for delivering the images to the monitor. They can be classified as monochrome, grayscale or color screen display. Now what is a monochrome monitor? This monitor displays the image on the screen using only one color. This one color can be green, orange or white. Grayscale monitors are like black and white televisions which display the image on the screen using different shades of gray. They can be used to display both text as well as graphics. Color monitor uses three electron guns, which is red, green and blue, and a shadow mask grid. The three electron guns which are used are the primary colors. They are used to display colorful graphics as well as animations. Now let's classify the monitors on the basis of technology. These are cathode ray tubes and flat monitors. Under flat monitors, we have plasma panel, light emitting diode, thin film transistors and liquid crystal display devices. We will be discussing each one of them along with their working and advantages and disadvantages in the coming slides. Now what is a CRT monitor? The CRT stands for cathode ray tube. This is basically a vacuum tube which contains electron guns and a phosphorescent screen which is used to display the image. It can be curved or a flat screen. Now working of CRT monitor. The diagram here shows a cathode ray tube. Over here if we see there is an electron gun and this is the phosphorescent screen. The electron gun in the CRT consists of a heated metal cathode and a control grid. When heat is supplied to the cathode by directing a current through the coil of wire called the filament, the electrons are generated. The heated electrons which are generated then are passed to the accelerating anode and the focusing anode. Accelerating anode will accelerate the speed of these electrons and focusing anode will make sure that these electrons strike at the desired position where the mouse cursor is there on the screen. Since electrons carry same charge, they can be deflected. So to avoid that, we have horizontal deflection plates and vertical deflection plates. The back side of this monitor is coated with phosphorus chemical. This chemical has a property that it glows for a very short time when it is hit by an electron. The phosphorus coating glows for a few seconds and then fades away. So it is required to continuously refresh the screen. The advantages are it offers great resolution, it has the widest viewing angle, it is comparatively cheap than the flat monitors. The disadvantages are it is quite thick. These monitors cannot be used for smaller display like watches, calculators. The view area is less than the offered monitor size and it is very fragile and bulky. Now coming to flat monitors, this refers to the class of display devices that have reduced volume, weight and power requirement compared to CRT monitors. They can be classified into two categories, which is emissive display and non-emissive. Emissive display devices convert electrical energy to light energy. These include plasma panels and LEDs. And non-emissive display devices use optical effects to convert the light from some other source into graphics pattern. These includes TFTs and LCDs. Now let's start with liquid crystal display. Liquid crystal display is a thin flat display device which is made up of number of pixels arranged in front of a light source or a reflector. It uses very small amount of electric power and therefore it is suitable for use in battery powered electronic devices. Liquid crystal display can be colored displays as well by incorporating color filters. The main component of liquid crystal display is the liquid crystal itself. A liquid crystal is a substance that flows like a liquid, but its molecules orient themselves in the manner of a crystal. The diagram here shows the working of a liquid crystal. Now they work by using liquid crystals to produce an image. Liquid crystal display technology works by blocking light. LCD is made of two pieces of polarized glass, which is also called as substrate. The polarized glass has liquid crystal sandwiched between them. There is a backlight which creates light that passes through the first glass. When that backlight passes through the first polarized glass, at that time electrical current is also passed, which causes the liquid molecules to align themselves. So when these liquid crystals align themselves, they create the pattern which is passed through the second substrate and create the colors and images that you want to see on the screen. The advantages of LCD monitors are that they consume very less power. LCDs operate on a very low voltage. The disadvantages are that they cannot be seen in dark, they have a limited viewing angle, and they cannot be operated, they are operated in very limited temperature range. Coming to TFT monitors, TFT display is exactly a form of liquid crystal display with thin film transistors for controlling image formation. These monitors also have two glass substrate or two polarized glass and a layer and a liquid crystal sandwich between those two glass. The front glass substrate has a color filter and the back glass contains thin film transistors arranged in columns and rows. Behind the back glass, there is a backlight unit that gives light. When the TFT display is charged, the molecules in the liquid crystal bend similarly to your LCD and then allow the passage of light. This created a pixels which is responsible for generation of images and text. The advantages of TFT is they have fast response time, they have very low cost of production, very less noise or glitter on the panel surface, on the display surface. And disadvantages is TFT displays suffer from limited viewing angle. They are unable to display the full 24-bit true color. Now coming to emissive display units. We have plasma panels or the glass discharge display. These display devices also contains two glass plates. These two glass plates have gas filled between them and that gas is neon gas. When voltage is applied between the conductors which are placed on the glass panels, over here the yellow ones are the glass conductors. So when the voltage is applied between these conductors, the neon gas breaks down to produce glowing plasma of electrons. The advantages of plasma panels are they support large displays up to 103 inches diagonally. The overall thickness of this monitor is very less, so they can be installed on a wall. They have very fast response time, they have great color spectrum, they have very good viewing angle. The main disadvantages is the cost. They are very costly. Second disadvantage is the burn-in problem. Now, what is burn-in problem? In this, the static images leave a permanent mark on the screen. So that's why they cannot be used on computer monitors or video game displays. Coming to next is the light emitting diode monitor. LED monitor is again a flat screen monitor which uses light emitting diode as backlight. Light emitting diodes are placed in an array. LED monitor is a computer monitor with liquid crystals, just like an LCD. But instead of cold cathode fluorescent lamp, LED uses light emitting diodes as the backlight source. So the backlight source in an LED is a LED itself, whereas the backlight in an LCD is a cathode fluorescent lamp. That is the major difference between LCD and LED. Along with the light emitting diode, there is also a light diffuser between the liquid crystal and the light source that helps to make the light coming to the screen more uniform. The advantages of LED are it has a very slim design, it has brighter and sharper images, it's flicker free, picture quality is very good, no motion delay, less power consumption, and wider viewing angle as compared to LCD. The disadvantages of LED is the cost and the contrast ratios. Thank you very much.